I'm 92 years old. I have outlived my wife, my friends, my enemies. The version of me that once cared what anyone thought. I stand on the edge of a cliff, the drop clear beneath my feet. And before I let go, I need to turn around and tell you, the people still at the party, what I see. You are living a lie. You walk through your days as if you own an endless bank of time. But the truth is, you are broke. You know death intellectually, yet you have never felt the cold steel of it against your neck. If you had, you would not be squandering the only thing that truly matters. Let me tell you about Jack. It was 1968, and Jack was my best friend. Smarter, better looking, richer, a shark in any boardroom. We celebrated a massive deal he had just closed. He leaned back in his leather chair, a Cuban cigar glowing, and said, "Frank, 5 more years. That's the strategy. I grind for 5 more years, hit the number, then I'm done. Then I'll take Mary to Italy, learn to paint, finally start living." Jack had a roadmap, a timetable, a future that he believed was guaranteed. 3 days later, he walked out of his office, clutched his chest, hit the sidewalk before he even realized he was falling. A massive heart attack at 42. He never saw Italy. He never lifted a brush. He never started living. I stood over his casket and watched the tragedy unfold. Jack spent his entire existence waiting for a future that never arrived. He treated life like a waiting room, a prelude to a better version of himself. The cruelest irony hit me a week later when I cleared out his desk. His calendar was booked for 6 months. His inbox overflowed with urgent messages. The world didn't pause. His company posted the job before his obituary was written. His clients forgot his name within a year. And now, looking at you, I see Jack reflected back. You are whispering the same lie. I'll be happy when I get the promotion, when the kids are older, when he apologizes. I have a hard truth for you, a 92-year-old's verdict. There is no later. There is only now. If you trade your present for a future that isn't guaranteed, you are making the worst bet in the history of gambling. Let's talk about your stuff. You accumulate things you don't need, spend money you don't have, just to impress people you don't even like. I live in a small room now, a bed, a chair, a picture of Eleanor. I used to have a mansion, a garage full of cars, a warehouse of toys. From the clarity of the end game, I can tell you with absolute certainty, it's all garbage. I have stood at countless funerals. Never once has a U-Haul trailer followed a hearse. When you die, strangers will haul 90% of your precious possessions into a dumpster. The rest will be sold at a yard sale for quarters. Your materialism becomes future trash. Why do you surrender 60-plus hour work weeks, miss your daughter's childhood, trade love for a car that sits in traffic? It is madness, a madness you will only recognize when you sit where I sit, when the clock has run out and there is no returning the merchandise. I remember 1979. I won Businessman of the Year. Black tie banquet, applause, a trophy that made me feel like a god. I walked home that night, the house dark, Eleanor asleep, the children asleep. I sat at the kitchen table, a scotch in hand, staring at that piece of glass. The applause had stopped. The people at the dinner cared only for what I could do for them. The people upstairs, the ones who truly loved me, I had neglected for months to win a trinket. I missed my son's varsity games, missed anniversary dinners, closed mergers while my family waited. The trophy now sits in a box somewhere, forgotten. The memory of Eleanor's sad eyes when I told her I couldn't make dinner. Those eyes are right here, still burning. Your career is not a legacy. It is a transaction. You sell hours of your life to build someone else's castle. If you drop dead today, your job will be posted online before your obituary. Do not worship at the altar of a career that will never love you back, that will never hold your hand when the lights go out. So what remains when money is fake, the career a trap, and the stuff garbage? The only wealth you get to keep is the love you gave, the time you gave, the connections you forged. I no longer replay business deals. I replay Sunday mornings with Eleanor, the sound of my daughter laughing at 3, the quiet moment I helped a stranger push his car out of a snowbank. Those are the only treasures that never fade. The world will erase everything else. Only the moments you gave away stay with you. Here's my challenge, the no BS strategy for the rest of your life. 1. Kill your ego. You are terrified of looking foolish, so you never start the business, never ask the girl out, never take the risk. Why? because you fear judgment. Let me liberate you. Nobody is watching you. You are the main character only in your own head. To everyone else, you are background noise. Stop letting the fear of other people's judgment paralyze you. Their judgment will rot in the ground beside them. 2. Practice the last time. Every time you do something, pick up your child, kiss your spouse, drink a cup of coffee. Remind yourself that one day you will do it for the last time. You don't know when that day is. It could be 10 years away or today. If you live with that knowledge, you will never take a moment for granted again. You will taste the coffee, hold the hug a little longer. 3. Wake up. I am 92. My back aches. My eyes are dim. But you have the golden ticket. Health, youth, energy. Yet you spend it scrolling through a screen, numbing yourself. Stop it. Go outside. Feel the wind. Look at the sky. Call your mother. Forgive your enemy. Not for them, but because you don't have time to carry the luggage of hate any longer. We are all going to die. It is the only guarantee. Most people never actually live. They exist. They stay safe. They stay comfortable. Then they expire. Don't be like Jack. Don't wait for a 5-year plan. Eat the good food. Buy the plane ticket. Say, I love you first, because the clock is ticking. Hear that sound? It is the rhythm of your life running out. Do not let it run out empty. There is no later. You are not chasing money. You are chasing permission. You will forget. I thought I had time. There is no later. You will forget. I thought I had time. There is no later. You are not chasing money. You are chasing permission. You will forget. I thought I had time. I am tired now. I have lived long enough to see through the illusions, to know that the only things worth owning are the moments you gave away, the love you poured out, the presents you offered. My final words to you: before you become another name on a stone, before you become another story whispered in a hallway, before you become another ghost in a corporate report, stop. Step out of the waiting room. Live now. Love now. For now. That is the only legacy that will outlive you.